Hey nerds, Sage is here. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you had a great Valentine's Day. Hope you found someone who loves you. I love you. Anyways, so I've been doing Tempest Trials over and over and over and over and over again, trying to find a Zelgius, because everyone keeps sending me pictures of Zelgius. Every last one of you. And there's a really interesting kind of twist to this story, because, I reported on that in the little goofy video about the glitch, where basically you might occasionally run across in Tempest Trials a Zelgius who doesn't have a weapon equipped. Instead, he just kind of sits there. He is, like Ardent Sacrifice or something like that. And I've run it 50 billion times, have not ran into him. The only Zelgius I ran into actually had a weapon at, but he was like level 37 because I was doing the easy modes just to do auto battle. And, oh boy, well, let me just tell you, a lot of you have been sending me pictures of it. So here's the funny thing about this, and I figured I would just talk about it because it's just kind of hilarious in how this works. So, of all the pictures, which by the way I have several of them, if you spot your picture here, kudos to you. There's so many of them, I had to just, oh my god. Thank you all for sending me the pictures of this, I guess. It's been a lot. But the one thing that to note, at least with Zelgius, is that it seems that this does not just extend to, say, Tempest Trials. Instead, it extends to a lot of things, like, for instance, Training Tower. Occasionally you'll run into a lot of versions of him where instead of wielding, his actual weapon, the Alondite, he instead wields something different. Like, there he is with a Brave Sword for some impossible reason. Or there he is with a Silver Sword, which is what I run into him a lot recently. Some of these, of course, are Training Towers. Some of these are Tempest Trials. It's hard to say, but when it comes to Zelgius right now, it seems that the Alondite is not programmed to at least be available to him as an actual weapon. I don't know if this actually extends to Black Knight. I can't really tell you if I can't remember outside of story. Of course, during story, he had, the Alondite, but still, just randomly out in the field, it seems that instead he just happens to be assigned a random weapon, and if he hits a certain mark when it comes to his level, maybe 40 plus or something like that, where he was supposed to get the Alondite, instead it just does not give him anything. To give you an example, a lot of the ones that I've run into are a lot like this one right here, where I just get a Silver Sword plus, he still is functional, and he has Luna and all that fun stuff, but instead, he just, usually that's around level 37, I've noticed, but as you get higher and higher in the levels, and you go into the 40 plus Tempest Trials and things like that, you tend to find him without his weapon. And that's just such a strange little commodity. Like, it's just like, oh, hey, look, hey, it's a Zelgius. He's just without a weapon. Allow my Hector to just, take 50 turns to kill him. But, it's I know a lot of you have been sending me this and going, holy crap, why does this keep happening? Well, it seems that they just didn't program that in. I don't know why. Maybe, and it isn't something like, oh, well, maybe it's because it's a distant counter weapon. Well, looky here, here's Ryoma, and he obviously has his Raigento. So, is it something I see as, a glitch? Yeah, do I think it's going to give you orbs? Probably not. If anything, you guys are taking advantage of the fact that he's just sitting there without a weapon. I see it more like that, but it's a funny little glitch, and it seems that it's only happening with one weapon. People have seen him with, Brave Swords, Silver Swords. Apparently also according to, let's see here, let me look at my list. Slaying Edge. They've seen him with all sorts of other things where he's just used as... he has everything he could possibly use. He doesn't have Black Luna usually. And instead he just has Reciprocal Aid and, all of his abilities. So the question then is, when are we going to get the orbs, I guess? When are we going to get the orbs? Come on. You messed... I'm kidding. But, yeah, it's a funny little thing. I just found it hilarious, and it's such an oddity. But it's cool to see that it seems that maybe they can mess up on a few things. And there goes my Skype going weird. I don't understand what's happening there. So, anyways, I am going to call it a day and just tell you guys, if you happen to spot that rare Zelgius out in the wild without his weapon, or maybe just wandering out with a silver blade, just know that it seems that he's kind of having a little bit of a problem. Maybe, I don't know, he's lonely. It's Valentine's Day and he doesn't have someone to love. The only person he truly, truly loved was his blade. And it's gone, and it's abandoned him, and it's over. Such a sad, sad story. Now, let's just watch my Hector kill 2 mages real quick. Let me just turn on combat animations, and let's go! Come on up, girls! It's time to party! Good job, Mist. This is gonna hurt. That really hurt. Oh my goodness. That looked painful. Okay, come on up, Maria. Let's do this. Yeah, game time. Well, she didn't die. Wow, that's a bit much, but you know what? I think we can fix this. So if you don't mind, I'm just gonna let him have his fun. Go on, Hector. Have your day in the sun. I'm going to call this a day. Let's just see if we can. I'm kind of worried about how Ryoma's gonna handle this, but oh, he can't even. Wow, that's unfortunate. Well. Okay, Ryoma. Happy Valentine's, guys. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna go be on the lookout for Zelgius wandering in the, the forest without his blade. It's kind of like those clowns, like a year ago or so. It's just creepy as hell, man. Actually, it was more than a year. I think it was like 2016. Anyone remember those? If you happen to find a Zelgius wandering out in the woods, don't talk to him. It's gonna get you hurt.